Hello children, welcome to the social science class of 6th grade. Children, in previous video you have studied introduction and the history of the Kalburgi division. In this video you will study the war for the liberation of the Hyderabad Karnataka. How this Hyderabad Karnataka freed from the rule of Nizam. Children, entire India got the independence. Entire India attained the independence. The Hyderabad Nizam was not ready to integrate his kingdom with India. He was not ready to merge his kingdom with the Indian Union or Indian territory because he wanted to declare the separate country and he wanted to join with the Pakistan. So this enraged the common people. Common people were frustrated at the decision of the Hyderabad Nizam. Common people who launched the agitation, who started the agitation against Nizam of Hyderabad. So that time the leadership was provided by Swami Ramananda Tirtha. He was an unforgettable personality in Kalburgi division. Swami Ramananda Tirtha, he was a sannyasi. He launched the agitation against the Nizam of Hyderabad. Along with the Swami Ramananda Tirtha, Sardar Sharanagowda Inamdar, Shivamurti Alavandi, Shiruru Veerabhadrappa, Prabhuraj Patil Sanganal, Pundalikappa. So these important leaders of the Kalburgi division were leading the agitation, were leading the protest against the Nizam because they wanted freedom, they wanted the independent, they wanted this Kalburgi division integrated to Indian Union or Indian territory. So the government of Nizam started harassing the common people. The government of the Nizam started to giving the torture to the common people. The people were revolted against the private army of Nizam. The private army of Nizam was known as Razaks. Razaks was a private army of the Nizam. The Razaks tortured the people. They gave the torture. They looted the wealth of the people. They killed many people. So common people, they revolted against the private army of Nizam known as the Razaks. Razaks were a private army of Nizam. And the central government involved, central government interfered this serious matter. Central government of India undertook this direct action against the Nizam. So that time this Kalburgi division annexed to the India on September 17, 1948. Much part of Telangana, some part of Karnataka, means today's Kalburgi division, and some part of Maharashtra. So it was called Hyderabad state. It was called Hyderabad state. This area came under the rule of Nizam of Hyderabad that time. So government of India undertook the direct action against the Nizam. The entire this Hyderabad state annexed, came it to the India on September 17, 1948. So it was an important date because the Hyderabad, people of Hyderabad, Karnataka, people of Kalburgi division became the free from the rule of Nizam. Then Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, he was the home minister. He was a home minister and deputy prime minister of the India that time. He worked under the rule of, and he worked under the Jawaharlal Nehru cabinet. That time Jawaharlal Nehru was the first prime minister of India. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was the first home minister of India. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was called Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is called as the Iron Man of India. So that's why he made free Hyderabad state from the rule of Nizam. And this is a history, this is a war for the liberation of the Hyderabad Karnataka. And next, natural resource of the Hyderabad Karnataka. this natural resource means whatever we are getting from the nature, whatever things we are getting from the nature are called natural resources. The important rivers of this division are Bhima. This river originates in Maharashtra, flows into the Karnataka and Telangana. Important river of this division is Bhima. Tungabhadra is there, Tungabhadra, and Krishna, Mullamari, Bennetora, Karanja river. Karanja dam is there. This Karanja dam was constructed to store the water of Karanja. This Karanja dam is a boon to the Bidar district. This Karanja dam plays very important role in the agriculture system. This Karanja dam became the important thing to the people of the Bidar district. And if you talk about the soils of the Kalaburgi division, some districts of the Kalaburgi division have red soil, especially Bidar and Ballari district have the red soil. Black soils are there in Yadgir, Raichur and Kalaburgi district. Alluvial soils are there in all districts of the Kalaburgi division. If you talk about the important crops of the Kalaburgi division, paddy is a major crop in two districts of the Kalaburgi division. Paddy is a major crop in Koppala and Raichur district. Sugarcane is there. Sugarcane is an important commercial crop. It is sugarcane. So after sugarcane, the other major crops are cotton is there. Especially farmers of the Raichur will grow the more cotton, foxtail millet, horse gram and other various types of the pulses the farmers will grow. And if you talk about the forest areas of the Kalaburgi division, the forest is a sporadic means less forest is there in Kalaburgi division. If you compare to Bengaluru division and Mysuru division, this Kalaburgi division has a less forest, especially less forest except one taluk in Ballari district, that is Sanduru taluk. This Sanduru taluk has a dense forest present in Sanduru taluk of Ballari district. And Bidar district, if you talk about the Bidar district, Bidar has the most sporadic forest, means less forest is there in the Bidar and lowest forest is there in the Koppala district. So especially if you compare it to all divisions in Karnataka, Kalaburgi division has a less forest. So if you talk about the minerals of the Kalaburgi division, many minerals are available in Kalaburgi division. Silver is there. After silver, Saleka is there. After Saleka, gold, especially gold mine of the Hatti. Gold mine of the Hatti is a very famous. It comes in the Raichur district of the Kalaburgi division. After gold, iron ore is there. Iron ore mines are iron ore mineral is available in Koppala and Ballari district. After iron ore, limestone is there. Limestone we call in Kannada Sunnada Kallu. Limestone is available, and manganese ore, especially in Ballari and Koppala district, manganese ores are there. Granite is available in Raichur district. Almost not only Raichur district, almost all districts of the Kalaburgi division, granite stones are available. So this is about the minerals and irrigation projects of the Kalaburgi division. If you talk about the irrigation projects means dams. We have Almaty Dam in Bijapur district. We have Almaty Dam in Bijapur district. Tungabhadra Dam is there in Ballari district. This Tungabhadra, whatever you are seeing this image in before your mobile, this is a Tungabhadra Dam. This Tungabhadra Dam was constructed when Ballari was a part of Madras Presidency. That time this Tungabhadra Dam was constructed. This Tungabhadra Dam provides the irrigation facility to Raichur and Ballari district. This Tungabhadra Dam provides the water facility to two districts of the Kalaburgi division, Raichur and Ballari district. After Tungabhadra, one more important dam is there, that is Basavasagara Dam. This Basavasagara Dam built across the river Krishna. This Basavasagara Dam, it comes in Yadgir district, Hunusgi Taluk of Yadgiri district. Small village is there, that is called Narayanpura. This Basav Sagar dam comes in Narayanpura. Narayanpura comes in Hunusgi Taluk of Yadgiri district. This dam is constructed to store the water of Krishna river. This irrigation project, this dam, Basav Sagar dam, provides the irrigation facility to Raichur and Yadgiri district. Kalburgi district came by mistake. Raichur and Yadgir district. After Basavasagara, Karancha dam is there. Karancha dam provides the irrigation facility to especially Bidar district, only Bidar district. It is a boon of the Bidar district. It is an important dam in Bidar district. And next, forest wildlife of the Kalburgi division. I told you earlier, this Kalburgi division has a less forest, deficit forest means a less forest. So few areas are few dense forest is there in few areas of the Kalburgi division. I told you earlier, the Sanduru Taluk of Ballari district has only Sanduru Taluk of Ballari district has a dense forest. There are no big animals like lions, tigers, elephant. There are no big animals. Some small animals are there. Langur is there. Clockwise you can see langur is there, deer is there, fox, bear, wolf, wild dogs. So these animals are present in Kalburgi division. And Doroji Bear Sanctuary is there in Ballari. Doroji Bear Sanctuary. Doroji, it comes in Ballari district. Bears are there. Many bears are there in Doroji Bear Sanctuary. Sanctuary means the safest place for the animals. This Doroji Wildlife Sanctuary, it comes in Ballari district of Kalburgi division. So deers are available. Deers are there in Raichur district, especially Raichur district, because most of the farmers will grow the paddy and sugarcane. So these deers are running in the especially paddy field and sugarcane field. And this next, agriculture and industries of the Kalburgi division, will discuss next video.